Hello and welcome to the Wankhede Stadium for match 6 in the LG One-Day Series between India and England.
Well, I'm joined out here in the middle by all the usual suspects, two captains and the match referee, Dennis Lindsay, who once again has given me this one-round coin to see who's going to win the toss in this final game of the series. Saurav has it. Up she goes. Heads are called. Heads it is. So, Nasser, what's the verdict? No hesitation about that?
No, it looks a good wicket. I'd say a little bit more bounce in it than the last couple of wickets. It's fairly hot to try and set a score again and put a bit of pressure on them.
Does that mean you enjoyed the way you won the last game then by doing the same sort of thing?
I enjoy winning any game, however you win it, to be honest. No, I think we played pretty well in the last game, but, you know, the secret is to try and do that 2 games in a row. It's a slightly different wicket. We're the same side and we just got to do the basics again.
So you say, back in the same side to do the same job?
Yeah, basically.
All right, good luck to you then. Thanks, sir. Saurav, is that a problem, losing the toss and having to field first?
No, not really.
You were caught short chasing in the last game. Does that worry you at all?
No, not really. We should have won the game. We just lost by 2 runs. We won the previous 2 games chasing, so it's going to do a bit early. It looks a bit damp, so it's a blessing in disguise.
And you probably feel you've had the best of the series overall. Of course, 3-2 up. Win this, no doubt about who wins it. Is the pressure on just trying to make sure you win this last game?
No, not really. We 3-2 up in the series. We've come here to play good cricket. Whoever plays well is going to win, so we stick to that.
So you're a firm believer in fate?
Yeah, thanks.
All right, sir, thanks very much indeed. OK, so Nasser Hussain then has won the toss. England want to bat first.
So David Garr with the 2 captains and the teams. The Indian team, you see the one change. No Sarandeep Singh, Harbhajan Singh comes back into the side, so it's a pretty formidable outfit.
England team unchanged, very bullish this morning. The England management going around telling everybody we're unchanged, that's the team, it won the last time and it'll win again.
Yes, and everything to play for. I thought England showed great character, and Nasser Hussain has been leading from the front.
Well, very good afternoon to everyone. Welcome to the start of this crucial game. 3-2 the series, of course, and the advantage, if there is any, already to England in the sense that they've won the toss and are doing what they want to do, i.e. bat first. And the plan, obvious though it might sound, is to make the sort of total which will put the game beyond the reach of India. Nick Knight out there with Marcus Trescothick, the 2 left-handers, and between them they've found form at various stages of this tournament. England will be hoping that they find form together for this 6th and final match in this series. Javagal Srinath with the ball in his hand. He's at the Gawari Pavilion end, and he's been a major part of India's success as well. We're ready to start. The crowd of this international. Dropped in. What a start to the day. Trescothick, one of England's key men, survives the chance. Srinath has to walk back and wonder what might have been.
What a great opportunity here for India. Badani, one of the best fielders in the Indian team. That's a great effort. So the first run's on the board. Trescothick gets off the mark. He's nicked that. All right. Srinath draws first blood. And what an over already, David, to start off a big match.
Well, it's a great over from a very fine and experienced fast bowler who's played here many a time, knows what's expected. No doubt about this one. Nick Knight might or might not have had a chance in the one before. It doesn't matter now. Srinath has got his man. The Indians are celebrating. It's the perfect start for them, 1 for 1.
So the England captain has made his way out to the centre. England have lost their first wicket in the first over. Ajit Agarkar will share the new ball. And starts off with a bouncer. He's dismissed Trescothick twice in the series already with a short delivery. But one thing for sure on this pitch, if you're prepared to bend your back early on, you'll get results. It's 2 for 1. Srinath continuing. Good shot. Just ease into that, Hussain. And 7 for 1. Good shot. That will reach the boundary.
Well, it's the first time really that either Srinath or Agarkar have strayed. And although Hussain, you can see how much in the crease he was playing that, got the weight in the right position, he's back and across early. But the ball is on the wrong line there. If you're an umpire watching the keeper do that, you're entitled really to say, now hang on, when's he going to try and kid me?
14 for 1. 4 overs have been bowled. Knight, the batsman, already in the pavilion. Good run. They have to keep an eye on these singles. It's 18 for 1. And no modesty is my middle name. That's a fine shot.
Well, that's twice that Hussain has got it through the onside of Agarkar. 2 good shots, and 2 shots which just keep the scoreboard ticking for England.
Edged and just over second slip.
Well, I mentioned earlier that the slips would be ready and waiting on their toes for something. This is the sort of shot I had in mind too. Wide of off stump. Got it in the end, got a bit too close to it. And it flew very, very quickly.
Yes, it was too quick for Sehwag. The ball was gone by the time he jumped. Again, drifting onto leg stump, and he's paid the price for it. Second boundary of the over. 6 gone, 30 for 1. 30 for 1. Good last over for England. In fact, 3 boundaries, 2 on the onside and 1 with a flashy shot. Was chipped in the air. Didn't quite time it, but you could see he was going down the track. Prescottic, and this is good running. Seven of the over, 37 for 1.
That's 4. Started off as a wide, and the Kate wasn't too great as well.
As you say, it started wide and got wider. So it was always going away from Ratra. See, after it gets past, there it goes. It continues to swing. Just getting a thumb to it, but at the end of the day, it's 5 the bars.
Good running. And 4 more runs. The captain is not going to be happy. Been a few bonus runs for England. The last 2 balls. 8 of them actually.
Wow, and you've got to bowl another delivery. But that was poor cricket. There was never ever a chance for a run out. Not sure the captain's too happy. He was the man trying to stop it. The overthrows. He gets down, picks it, and he hasn't really looked. And the batsman's past the stumps, let alone the crease. Oh, England will accept it. That's going to be another while. It's got to be. It is. Barker, I think.
And to make matters worse, the last ball of the over has gone for another boundary. 8 overs gone, England 54 for 1. It's a good run rate for England, 54 for 1 of 8 overs. Srinath will continue from the Tata end. Again shot and handled well by Nasir Hussain. Couple of bounces before it goes to that ball boy. Good response on this occasion by the England captain. Again a single. Srinath is not happy. Well, 6 boundaries for England, but more importantly 19 singles have been taken by the England batsman, as Saurav Ganguly shows a bit of patience with Ajit Agarkar after conceding 17 runs in that last over. The man is still in charge. Always a bit of cover of grass. Slow ball and hammered, absolutely hammered there by Trescothick for another boundary.
Well, it's short and wide. I think he really wants to just concentrate on his line and length at the moment. Garker is trying a lot of different deliveries, proving expensive. It's a slower ball and, well, it's a buffet ball. Help yourself.
Short, and he's gone for it. He's done well. He's got enough bat on it for it to go all the way. The nightmare for Agarkar continues. England 70 for 1. And you're looking at a very dangerous partnership out there. 69 runs of 54 balls and few more runs. Few more runs for Nasir Hussain. He was given the width. He made the most of it. Now Srinath also in a bit of trouble.
Well, the last ball of the last over was smashed away, and that's gone in front of square and a long way. Nasir Hussain again being given width. That's what's costing the Indian bowlers as much as anything, is their line and more importantly their length.
A single to Trescothick, and England 78 for 1. Both batsmen in their 30s, Trescothick and Hussain. And it's a partnership that's really putting some serious worries for India. And they've made a bowling change. Anil Kumble has been introduced, replacing Ajit Agarkar from the Garware Pavilion end. That's a wide. In the air, hasn't timed it well at all, Trescothick. And in the deep, Dinesh Mongia, couple of runs. Run on! 86 for 1, England. And the change has ultimately happened. Saurav Ganguly has brought himself on and looking very aggressive at the moment. Taken the bowler straight on, hit on the up slightly. Couple of runs.
Not quite time as you'd have liked. A little high on the bat, I think, but immediately it's game on.
Very short and straight to Harbhajan Singh. The captain has done the trick. They've always said that long time back when Ganguly started to bowl at the international level, he has the golden arm, and surely today he has one.
Well, Nasir Hussain will be devastated. Going along so well, it's just a rank lolot. And he's managed to hit it. Well, Harbhajan only had to move a couple of yards. Made no mistake, never easy. The right ball. Well taken. Nasir Hussain's gone for 41. It's 88 for 2.
Michael Vaughan comes Michael Vaughan comes in to join Trescothick. The noise you hear in the background is because Nasir Hussain has been dismissed by Saurav Ganguly. Could be a leg by. It is. Michael Vaughan will take strike. He's the man who's replaced Nasir Hussain. Pitched up. It's gone the aerial route. Trescothick won't go all the way. It's a lush outfield here. You've got to hit the ball hard for it to go all the way. But he'll pick up 3, which means England move to 93. 93 for 2. Trescothick on strike. Reverse sweep. It's gone up in the air.
I think his presence in the middle is very important because he's got off to a start. That's a lovely shot. Excellent use of his feet. And might have just cleared the boundary.
The intent was 6. Trescothick, good footwork down the ground to Cumbly, not allowing Cumbly to settle. All the way, I think. One for the third umpire here, but it looks to just clear the rope. If it hits the rope, if it hits the boundary rope, it's 4. Has to clear the rope. Well, eventually given us 6. Trescothick's 47.
Just talking about this surface, David, I think any score in a game like this, over 250 on this surface, is a very good score. It's more than competitive. India have taken 2 wickets, but England are already past 100. And he's going for it. He knows the field is up. He's in good touch. Nice way to bring up a half century.
Well, he's seen it like a football, Trescothick. He's made India change the bowling. He's brought Ganguly into the attack and he's tucking into Ganguly, this time over extra cover. Terrific innings this. 51 from 42 deliveries for Trescothick.
And chipped away on the onside this time. There is long on. So just a single. 107 for 2. This is the highest score England has made in 15 overs in this series. Just using the pace of the bowler.
Well, it's good work again from Trescothick and from England.
Four coming of the last over. 1-1-1 for 2. Ganguly continuing.
That single off the last ball of the previous over has brought Vaughan back onto strike, so from India's viewpoint, Trescothick is quiet at the minute. Plenty of batting to come. Thorpe, Flintoff, Collingwood, Giles, Foster, Caddick, Gough. England unchanged from the last game.
He's driven down the ground, beaten mid-on. Just pulled back inside the boundary. Good work by Harbhajan.
Does well here, the young off spinner. Long chase down the ground. Not perfectly timed by Michael Vaughan. Athletic fielding. It's a good sense to just flip the ball back before he goes over the boundary.
No problems whatsoever. Just hitting through the line. He's a tall man, Trescothick. And he
it's as easy as that. Disappointed that he's bowled just a length ball off stump. There it is, hit that. Thank you very much, says Trescothick. Face of the bat, one bounce. Stands tall at the crease, wide-eyed.
That's good cricket. Just quietly picks up the single, will keep the strike. 8 of the last over, 119 for 2. 17 overs have been bowled. Kumble will. It's in the air and will beat the man at long off. Again, just shows the kind of confidence he has at the moment.
He's in terrific touch, Trescothick, and we've seen a lot of this shot. A ball of full length just outside off stump, and it's just a pendulum swing with the bat. Just takes a good stride down the ground, picks his spot over long off.
That's pass slip, and it will beat point and will find the boundary again. So 9 coming off the last over, 128 for 2. England maintaining a very good run rate. In spite of losing 2 wickets, the run rate's still over 7. .131 for 2. And at the Wankhede Stadium, it's Harbhajan Singh who's replaced Anil Kumble. And in the commentary box, we've got Maninder Singh and with him Ian Botham.
Edged. Another race away. It's not the prettiest outfield in Yiddish, very lush. That's good running by Michael Vaughan. 3. No slip.
I would have been tempted to have a slip the way Harbhajan Singh, because what India needs now is wickets at the moment to stop this run flow. Yes, an outside edge, nobody there to catch it. And what the Indian captain has to do is make some positive moves, get a couple of wickets here.
He's put the slip in, but this time it's wide of the slip. Michael Vaughan looking for 3 here. They're going to settle for 2. Trescothick says that's enough. How close was this?
Trescothick is playing very intelligently. He's playing with loose hands so that the ball doesn't carry to the slip fielder. That's a beautiful, really lovely line. Just wide of the first slip. This time reverse sweeping. No fielder there. Another boundary for England.
Bowling over the wicket to the left-hander. It's almost a free shot for him. It's virtually impossible to get an LBW from there with the ball turning. No one back there, so Trescothick goes the other way. This is it. You can't. Virtually impossible to give him that LBW.
Really don't know where the score is going to go from here if England keep wickets in hand. They're 1-4-1 for 2 after 19.5. So at the 20 overs end, 142 for 2 England.
Well, Trescothick can go on and get a big score here. It allows the other players to play around him. Short and pulled away. That'll split the fielders. Another boundary. Poor bowling that.
Not poor bowling, that's very poor bowling and poor thinking for me, because the way the spinners have turned the ball for India, Anil Kumble and Harbhajan Singh, I tell you what, Beefy, I would have straight away got Sachin Tendulkar on, because he's one bowler who can really turn the ball viciously. They've stole another one, and with that, England 150 for 2.
150 up for England. Chipped away. Maybe 1. Good over from Harbhajan, just 3 from it. It's 153 for 2. Really to continue. That's out. Stumped comprehensively. Nothing more than, no other way of describing that, as an ugly slog.
Well, I would describe it as silly. Michael Vaughan just didn't need to do that at all. Now look at this. This is where the teams can get into trouble. Loss of wicket here. Well done by Ajay Ratra. Well done, Saurav Ganguly. 153 for 3 England.
Graham Thorpe Gets to the crease. Throw still wide. He's... This is what Graham Thorpe's good at. It's pinching these singles. That's why, in many ways, well, I feel he should have been at least at number 4 in this batting lineup. Bit of a knock. Doing the fielding, he might just have banged his head here. Terrific effort. I think old Mellon bounced on the turf.
That's right, he hit his head on the floor. Mohammad Kaif is one of those kids who really gives everything on the field. That's very well played. That's intelligent cricket from Trescothick. There was room for him outside the off stump. He's run the first one hard and gets it easily. Very, very good running between the wickets we've seen. The Indian captain not looking very happy. And rightly so, because Srinath, being a bowler, should realise what is expected of the fielders.
Graham Thorpe knows where the gaps are. He finds it. 5 off the over. It's 158 for 3. Round the wicket. But again, Graham Thorpe will just take the single. Keep the ball ticking over.
That's it. That's what exactly England need at the moment. Just
fetched that. And fetched it very, very hard. It's outside off stump and smashed away.
what a way to get into his 90s. I think Trescothick realizes it's damn hot there, so he'll have to collect some boundaries to up his scoring rate. I think he's scoring very quickly anyway. He's got his 91 of 69 balls with 9 boundaries and a 6. This is one of the 9 boundaries.
Well, a rare mix-up. Well, Trescothick wanted the single, Graham Thorpe didn't. Six from the over, 164 for 3. Captain continues. Doubled away.
This is what we saw in the first one, the international at Kolkata. After 25 overs, 166 for 3 England.
Nicely played. Stood in the face and playing it square. Brings Trescothick back on strike. That's what you've got to do. So come in.
Played it towards square leg for a single, Trescothick.
Well, Trescothick, the first English player to score 100 in just 80 balls. Well, he's got a chance of doing that again today. He's got 3 more deliveries to get to the 3 figures.
And doing the job of the fifth bowler.
Single off the last ball. It's 171 for 3. Harbhajan. Well, signalled a wide, and quite rightly, but I'm afraid Graham Thorpe is out. Might well have been wide, but it's a good piece of keeping from... Look at that turn out the footballs. So England lose their 4th wicket. Thorpe's gone for 6. It's 171 for 4. Paul Collingwood, the new man at the crease for England.
That's in the air and taken. 2nd wicket in the over. The Turbinator has struck twice, and look at the crowd. This match can change quickly. The ball's turning and bouncing.
Well, it's the end of another magnificent innings from Marcus Trescothick, who has taken his chances, has played supremely positively. It's just that little bit of turn. It's the leading edge. It's carried. Harbhajan's judged it well. A very, very important wicket for India. Jaskothic gone for 95. England 173 for 5.
Singh continuing. Andy Flintoff is the new man out in the centre. And this is a good field set here. And put pressure on Flintoff early on. Umpire not interested. Eventful over. 173 for 5. 2 wickets in the last over. The Wankhede Stadium very close to the sea. India must try and take wickets in these 11 overs. That's their best chance of going back into the contest. He's still there. Could have been 3 and over. 174 for 5. So Harbhajan Singh continuing. This game has turned around. In the air, taken, another good catch. 3rd wicket for Harbhajan Singh. Saurav Ganguly the catcher. And the Indians at the moment are cock-a-hoop.
Well, good pressure from Harbhajan. And what a good catch from Dinesh Mongia. He was at full stretch. Had to read it well, had to judge it, had to come forward. Paul Collingwood on his way for just 2 runs. Wickets tumbling, it's 174 for 6.
Ashley Giles is the new man out here for England. That's happening in the commentary box as well. Another one. Wickets falling like 9 pins. Harbhajan Singh is on fire. 4 wickets in no time. Now this is his 3rd one. Sehwag taking a great catch. And now Giles, the top spinner. Simple catch taken.
Well, what cricket this is. This one-day international has turned into something, as I said just now, like a test match, and the pressure being applied by Harbhajan Singh. The Terminator finding wonderful form here in Mumbai, and England suddenly in trouble at 174 for 7.
The last 11 deliveries of Harbhajan Singh has transformed this 6th game of the LG series. 11 balls, 4 wickets, and he's conceded just 2 runs. Foster the new man. Ball is spinning like a top. 174 for 7. So the Indians now going for the kill. Men round the bat. Well, I'm sure the selectors will say that rest did him good. Not playing in Delhi.
Well, call it what you like. I mean, Sarandeep, of course, played there on home territory.
Deliveries, he took 4 wickets. And really, if you look at it, it could have been 5 wickets in 12 deliveries. That's a good shot. Just worked away on the onside with the spin. 179 for 7. And the positive way to look for it from England's point of view is that the field is up, so opportunity is there to put the ball, that ball away to the boundary.
So Kumble and Harbhajan have total control. And India won't mind just the odd few singles being picked up like this.
17 overs left. Harbhajan Singh will continue.
And I think he likes this time of the day, Harbhajan Singh. Played well with the spin. Good at fielding, and just the one. But all the spells came in the post-tee session, which is in a test match just about after 2:43. It's again the same time of the day when Harbhajan, the Turbinator, has struck. Those were the qualities that really gave him worldwide fame in that series against Australia. How quickly he ran through Australian batting, and that is wonderfully struck. And the gap found to perfection. Andrew Flintoff, a threat still there for India. Top spinner to finish the over. England 188 for 7. Should be at least a couple of runs. Tendulkar will get around it, the local boy.
Well, there's another star. We talk about Harbhajan. There's the daddy of all stars, Tendulkar in Mumbai, patrolling that offside boundary. No, I think the captain's been terrific today. Unfinished too, he'll need to bat.
Bowled 8 overs of medium pace, Saurav Ganguly. He'll look for 2. Dinesh Mongia is in chase. It's gone over the top. And he's a big man with powerful shoulders and a heavy bat. And England have notched up 200.
Well, it's a start, 200, forget the 7, that's a problem to England, but Flintoff playing like Flintoff can. Big shot.
Sachin Tendulkar has been introduced by the Indian captain. It's coming from the Tata end on a ground where he really grew up playing his cricket. That's what he'll try to do, get the batsman to drive, and while the batsman is getting some encouragement to drive, he'll slip in that wrong one. England 203 for 7. Played with the spin, the right way to do it. He's picked up his 5th wicket. Harbhajan Singh deceiving the batsman with a top spinner. It was put up right there for the batsman to drive, and really beaten by the skills of the young Sikh.
Well, I said he would and I thought he would. He's every chance of getting a 5-for, and he's deserved it. It's the ball that goes the other way. He gets it above the batsman's eye line. That's going towards slip. He doesn't read it, Foster. Clips it back to Harbhajan. He's got 5 for England now, 205 for 8, tottering.
Andrew Caddick will provide the opportunity for Harbhajan Singh to pick up his 6th wicket. And the captain is providing, as you would expect, some support. Slip, silly point, and forward short leg in position. Tough spinner. Just the one ball in what's turned out to be a tremendous spell. There it is, 10 overs gone, 43 runs given and 5 wickets by Harbhajan Singh. Dream spell comes to an end. England 205 for 8. After that, it will be scheduled lunch. I think he's finding the gap here. He has despairing drive there. Virendra Sehwag, but Flintoff is still there and still flexing his muscle.
Yeah, it's a power shot through mid-wicket, full toss, right out in the middle of the bat, and he picks his spot at mid-wicket. In danger of being left high and dry here, Flintoff. Caddick at the crease with him, only Goff to come.
And got his rhythm with his leg spin. England 209 for 8. So Anil Kumble from the Tata end is the spinner that Saurav Ganguly is employed, and I think is looking to get bowling changes. Umpire Gupta there. Played well. Waited for the ball. Is the pace. Overs to go. England 210 for 8.
Just a gentle breeze here at the ground on the coast at Mumbai. Flags flying proudly for India, and the team are doing the flag.
10 overs to go. Couple of runs. Srinath doesn't have the greatest throwing arm these days. Sweep shot this time. And Srinath, well, all you can say is Dinesh Mongia was being courteous. England 215 for 8. Probably some glove on it. It's gone very fine. Sarandeep Singh. And no signal from the umpire.
8 overs to go, 218 for 8. Sachin Tendulkar continuing, 3 overs for 10. That's up in the air, and this should be taken. No problem whatsoever. Kumble makes no mistake, carrying to pass. And wicket number 9.
Well, India have had to wait a little bit longer for this wicket than some, but it hastens the end. Carrick has tried all sorts of shots. He's missed most of them. The first time really he's got even half a bat on it. He's presented a nice simple chance. So Tendulkar strikes, Kumble takes the catch. It's 218 for 9.
Well, it's Flintoff the man on strike because the batsman crossed over when the catch was being taken. Flintoff was thinking of the second, but the problem was he's such a good striker of the ball. And the ball reached that man at long off fairly quickly.
It's almost wide. 219 for 9.
Hemang Badani getting a chance to roll his arm over. Part-time left-arm spinner.
Yeah, you'd be happier if you were an Englishman.
He will look for 2 because otherwise it's Gough who will keep the strike, which he will now with that single. 221 for 9. That's excellent use of the feet and powerfully struck. That ball raced away to the boundary. There was a man at long off, but he was a little wider than one would have imagined.
It's a fine shot. Technically a good shot, and the power of the man and the timing such that Sarandeep was unable to get there. It's perfect cricket from Flintoff at this stage. They can pick up those boundaries, it's so much handier. As I said just now,
That's gone away. But work for Srinath in the deep, so this is turning out to be a good over. Badani continuing. Single off the first ball will give Gough the strike. I think India have to look to go for the kill. That's through. Westfield gives Flintoff the boundary. 237 for 9. These are useful runs. This partnership now worth 21. He's got that fine. Ajit Agarkar will cut it off. And this is where I just get the feeling Ganguly might be missing the plot. See, Tendulkar livid there, the single going. And rightly so, 242 for 9.
And just remember, this man could have had Trescothick from the first ball of the match. 2 drops from a very hard chance at backward point by Badani to put pressure on to take the wicket.
It's got that away. Doesn't mind Goff taking the single. But what Goff has done, he split those 2 fielders perfectly. That's an excellent cricketing shot to end the over. 248 for 9. 2 overs to go. Last 4 overs have been productive from England's point of view. Didn't quite get hold of it. The opportunity was there. It was a full toss. Taron Goff is doing an excellent job. He's moved on to 15 from 23.
Partnership of 37 now. It's a record.
That's up in the air. Agarkar coming under it, and he takes it comfortably. So Srinath rewarded with that slower delivery. The England innings has come to an end in the final over. 255, I think, is a good recovery in the end, because at one stage it looked as if they might well be bowled out for a score of around 200, 210.
Well, the slower delivery worked again for Javagal Srinath. A couple of fingers across it, didn't come onto the bat, and Agarkar judging the catch well. India will feel a little bit disappointed, I think, that they let it get to 255. Flintoff has played a very, very handy role for England. Those 40 runs and that partnership of 37, a record for the 10th wicket here in Mumbai by all comers, has kept the game very, very interesting. And India will know that they've certainly undone a lot of that early damage. Trescothick was outstanding, having been dropped from that first ball until he was caught and bowled for 95. He never put a foot wrong. Another superb innings from him, exactly the same vein as that one in Kolkata at the start of the series. Help from Nasser Hussain, who looked in his best form in this tournament here, 41 from 38. Very useful help from Andrew Flintoff, 40 from 50 deliveries. And Darren Goff, look at him, not out 16 from 24 at the end. 37 very valuable runs added at the end there, and although they've missed out on 5 balls, England have fought back well, given themselves a chance. These bowling figures make interesting readings. Srinath with 2 wickets, 1 at the start, 1 at the end. But Agarkar, very, very expensive when Trescothick took him at the start. The spinners started poorly but fought back well, and of course the outstanding performance in amongst all those figures there, that of Harbhajan Singh. 10 overs, 1 maiden, 5 for 43. A wonderful performance from him. So at the end of it all, England almost survived 50 overs. India have a full 50 overs. They need to score at 5.12 runs per over and score 256 runs to win this match.
Welcome back to the Wankhede Stadium. They're about to start here in the second session. This is match 6 in the LG one-day series. 256 the target for India. They have to get those runs, a little over 5 runs per over. The England fielders are already out in the centre, so are the 2 Indian opening batsmen, Sehwag and Sachin Tendulkar. And Ian, this new ball could be crucial, because there is something in the surface for the fast bowlers.
There certainly is, and always is here. It encourages stroke play because the ball comes onto the bat.
So Andrew Caddick will start the proceedings for England. Sehwag, the man on strike. And he's off the mark straight away. Should be a wide.
I don't think there's any doubt about that.
Good over, good delivery to end the over. 2 for no loss. But here's Goff. That's whipped away. Great effort.
Excellent piece of fielding. Saved 2 runs there. Tremendous effort. Not easy for the big man Andy Caddick, but he did very, very well here.
Tendulkar off the mark. And with a couple.
It's drifting into his legs, and he's so strong in that area.
That's pulled away. He was waiting for it. Didn't quite get hold of it. But still enough bat on the ball to reach the boundary. So first boundary for Sachin Tendulkar.
You're right. He was in position so quickly there. Just rocked back. Hit well.
Yes, I think it's a very good shot because it wasn't all that short a delivery. Caddick continuing. And Sehwag on his way, spanking square cut.
Well, it got what it deserved. It's short and wide. He races away with that new ball. Yes, that's right. Cracking shot it was. There's the width. It's all the encouragement he needs. Hit with power.
That's one of his favourite shots. That's pulled away. He's got a hold of it. And it's gone all the way for 6. What a shot that was.
The Sachin Sehwag show rolls on. Hit with such power. He played a shot from Darren Goff, and this is even better. That's in hard, straight into the crowd.
Now that's a beauty. Again, not all that short. He gets into such great position. .24 for no loss. Goff continuing. Sehwag is the man on strike. Again the square cut. The placement again excellent from Sehwag.
But it's there to hit. England players themselves got off to a flyer, and they know that any width is just what you want with this new ball. Don't even have to leave the crease. It's timed so well.
Back across and bang. Five of the over, 29 for no loss. He's gone for it. That's gone. And it might just have gone over the line as well. The crowd says 6.
I say 6 as well. It's the width, it's wide. Smashed away. The batsman get his arms free. This hits the fencing, the yellow hoarding straight on. There you go. 6.
35 for no loss. Edged and taken. Good delivery. Extra bounce. Goff has done the trick. And India have lost Tendulkar.
And you could hear a pin drop in the stadium. The local hero has gone. And Darren Goff comes back well. Sachin Tendulkar departs. And this ball bounces and leaves him. Regulation Nick. Foster making no mistake. A big wicket for England. Tendulkar, he's gone for 12. It's 36 for 1.
The Indian captain comes out to the centre. India have just lost the wicket of Sachin Tendulkar. Now Ganguly, he's off the mark straight away and with a boundary.
Well, he's got that. That ball probably hit it, middle and off. Whether it pitched outside's another question. That he's certainly in the middle, but I think it might well have just pitched outside leg. There had been a big shout had he missed it.
Ganguly sprints like a hare. T1 for 1 India.
It is. Well, bowler left, it's 41 for 1.
Viewers on DD National, the commentary in Hindi coming to you from Maninder Singh and Arun Lal.
This should be a wide.
Yeah, no problems with that one. Darren Gough is not frustrated there with the umpire, just for the fact that he's got the ball to do what he didn't want it to do from that delivery. Got the line wrong, got it to swing, but that's useless if the line is wrong. And he's got the ball already, and it's seen a bit as well, already roundabout leg stump when it's pitched. He just knows he's got it wrong there. That's his frustration, pure and simple. See the ball swinging straight away from the hand, carrying on that movement down the leg side, no problem with the call at all.
Good timing. That's what he has, Ganguly. It's a firm push. India 48 for 1. Marginal difference there. England 6 runs ahead at this stage. Caddick. No chance. No chance for the fielder, third man. It just flew off the outside edge. And again, he saw a bit of width. Flashes really hard.
Yeah, Andy Caddick, in his heart of hearts, will know the line was wrong. Similar sort of width to the one that disappeared over point for 6.
That should be wide. And I wonder whether it's the Virendra Sehwag effect on Sachin Tendulkar, and same with Ganguly, you saw, trying to pick up singles, getting... Again, beautifully struck. Nasir Hussain, the fielder, 57 for 1. Andrew Flintoff is the first change bowler for England, right arm fast medium. And the honours going to Ganguly on this occasion. So you've built it up and they're living up to it.
Well, it's the great thing, isn't it, about one-day cricket, that Ganguly is allowed at this stage to give himself this sort of room. What he does well, again, as he did in Delhi, is he keeps his balance well, keeps his eyes on the ball well. Although he's freed himself to play the shot, he's executed it beautifully.
Every time I watch him play the shot, it amazes me how much room he gives himself. It's a full view of the stumps to the bowlers. Picks up a single, keeps the strike. India 62 for 1. Well, India, although they had a spectacular start, still 8 runs behind the 10-over stage, behind England. Beautiful drive. It's a slowish outfield, but such a good timer of the cricket ball, Sourav Ganguly.
Great shot. I don't think Andy Caddick will be at all happy with this, though.
He's given the charge and he's hit the ball well. Again, the umpire signals no ball first, and then boundary.
Not a good night for Caddick. Just gets worse for him. Having been warned just before that by the umpire for running on the danger area, he's made the cardinal error, really, which is to overstep. Ganguly gets himself in that position again.
This is a well-struck shot, straighter. Couple of runs. Again, trying to heave it on the leg side. And Ashley Giles, I think, will be an important bowler for England. It's a pitch that has a bit of turn, leg bicycle. Ganguly could have been dangerous. The ball stuck. 12 overs gone. 179 runs to win. He's given the charge. And the ball is sailing into the sands. It's a tremendous hit. And every time he steps out to a faster bowler, the outcome is something to celebrate for the Indian supporters.
Well, Andy Carrick's still on and still disappearing. And that's the furthest he's gone so far. Again, it's a wonderful strike. Ganguly, in this form of cricket, hits the ball clean and far.
Especially men who mattered. On the up. And that disappeared.
Well, I'm afraid Andy Carrick has to disappear out the attack for now. Hussain has persevered just too long this time. And all credit to Virender Sehwag. He's lost the strike a bit in recent overs. He's watched Ganguly hitting it to all parts, and the first time he comes back on strike like this, gets that same opportunity outside off stump, on the up, that's his strength. And he makes absolutely no mistake.
Leading edge and straight to the fielder. Graham Thorpe. Virender Sehwag, well, got a few disappointed fans in the stadium. Tremendous hitter. The ball has just missed time. An important one.
Well, there's a God smiling on Andy Carrick here. He's had a shocking time, and yet he's picked up the wicket. Graham Thorpe able to get round for the catch. And Sehwag will be kicking himself when he gets back in the dressing room. 31, it's 88 for 2.
88 for 2. Once again, Ganguly sprinting for the single. Again, a direct hit. Might have had him in trouble. Dinesh Mongia is the new batsman out here for India. He's replaced Virender Sehwag. He's found the gap. Will not reach the boundary though. Mongia off the mark. 91 for 2. Just 14 overs have been bowled, so fielding restrictions will apply for one more over. Hussain has decided to get Ashley Giles into the attack. Now, the man on strike is Sourav Ganguly. The field has to be up. You can see Giles, if he's going to toss the ball up, will be close to the pads of Ganguly. Wouldn't want to bowl off stump just outside. Now with the field up. He's got that away fine. That beats Goff. And will run into the boundary.
That's such a good shot. It was nearly in the wicketkeeper's gloves there when Dinesh Mongia just got bat on the ball. Loose delivery which side from Ashley Giles. Plays this so late, just gets a flick of the wrist, full face of the bat. Plays this so well. Oh yes. Oh no.
Mongia down the track. Consecutive boundaries. The 100 comes up. And like in the England innings, it's come up in quick time.
Well, once again, India have got a partnership going. Runs are plenty in this game in the first 15 overs. And yes, they will take Giles on.
Flintoff on his way. 106 for 2. Both these batsmen, good players of spin. They don't mind using their feet, hitting over the top. Didn't quite time it. Luckily for him, even though it was in the air, it was in the gap. To save the single. David Lloyd mentioned earlier in the over, wickets are the key from England's point of view. They need to get wickets at regular intervals. That's what India did, and that's why they came back into the contest. 111 for 2. Flintoff into his 5th over now. Good over, a maiden. It's still 111 for 2. Giles continuing.
Well, they're a very knowledgeable cricket crowd here in Mumbai. They'll have seen all the matches, and they'll have seen, particularly in the last game, where Ganguly.
Good over. 113 for 2. Just the single. That's nicely played. Good timing. Got into a good position. Ganguly. A couple of runs there to end the over. 118 for 2. Giles continuing. This match nicely balanced at this stage. As the ball gets older, he'll get more turn. And to tell you more in the commentary box, David Garr and Arun Lal.
121 for 2. Michael Vaughan comes into the attack.
He goes over the top. There was an invitation. He grabbed it with the spin. So that's 4. There's no long on. A wide-ish mid-wicket. Hoping that he tries to go over the top to mid-on, and then with the turn play it into that wide-ish mid-wicket's reach. Not this time. 4 runs. If he keeps that leg stump line, he's going to create problems. And also quite easily be swept away for runs. Too easily taken this time. At the end of 23, it's 132 for 2.
Well, still a way to go, of course. And throughout this one-day series, we've seen all sorts of twists and turns and ups and downs, and sides that seem to have won games losing them, and vice versa. Well, he's hit that well again. First time really that he's had to have a big go at Ashley Giles. He's played it patiently until now.
I don't think this is really working for Nasser Hussain, at least not at the moment. Keeping that long on position empty. He's given 2 boundaries. All the good work that they managed to achieve has just been converted into a 6th there.
Well, certainly carried. And Hussain had left the gap for some reason or other, as a tempter maybe. And the 6 takes Ganguly up to 51. So he's having a good night. 51 from 64. He's leading the way for India. Nicely struck. 8 runs from the over though. 143 for 2. Michael Vaughan starts his 3rd over. Tidy figures so far, 2 overs for 4. Well, he adjusted the shot. Just had to wait for the ball as it gripped on the pitch. 4 from the over, 147 for 2. 26 overs gone in this chase, 256 the target. And England finally making a move now, which suggests that Nasser Hussain has realised that a wicket is due, one way or t'other. Darren Goff's had a habit of coming back well throughout this tournament. His later spells, second and third spells, have often been productive for him. First ball, hit away down to deep cover. Three from Darren Goff's comeback over, 150 for 2.
India need 4.61 per over. That's 2 of them. But it generally happens that the second half of the innings is when the pressure starts building.
Take one for that. It's one of those ones I'm sure actually Michael Vaughan wouldn't have quite realised when he first saw it how hard the ball had been hit and how far it was going to carry, because he didn't get himself in a position low down with his hands. Very pleased he was. Nicely struck. Ashley Giles doing wonderful work down there. We're going to have to check it. Third umpire, I'm sure, will be called to check that, to see whether or not the fielder was in touch with the rope as well as the ball. There's the sliding tackle. Might well be 4.
And that's what England needed, and Michael Vaughan has bowled very, very well in this little spell. Mongier coming down the wicket, deceived, and a good take from Foster.
Just when England wanted a wicket. Plenty of turn. Foster this time was balanced, stayed low. And Michael Vaughan has done the trick for England. Mongier departs for 35, 155 for 3.
Mohamed Kaif, the new batsman, is the crease, the 22-year-old.
Excellent over for England. Wicket maiden, 155 for 3.
Plus a shot whipped away. Will get cut off. Should pick up 3 though. Long boundary out there, and nicely played. It's not that short, but whipped away.
Yes, and Mohammad Kaif will make Ganguly run here because he's quick between the wickets. And Ganguly doing well to complete 3. Lot of work with the bottom hand to get the power and the placement. Look at Kaif, he's going. He wants 3.
Kaif off the mark. Michael Vaughan to continue through that mid-wicket area. I think with the spin, just a 1. With the single. Frustration for going off, but doing a good job. It's a no ball. The single.
Putting the pressure back on the Indian captain. And that's why he has to play shots like this, and it's come off. Magnificent strike.
Beautiful striking. Every time he's come down the wicket just about, he's got himself into the right position to execute the shot. It's a slower ball, I think. There's nothing slow about it going off the bat.
Calculated risk. Look at the head, absolutely still when he goes through the line.
Michael Vaughan starting his 7th over. He's gone for it. He got away with it. It's a good shot. Probably premeditated, but well executed.
Welcome back, our viewers on GD National. Fine shot by Saurav Ganguly in the last over. Big hit for 6. And then Kemp starting off the next over in good fashion. Gets into good position to execute that shot.
Just the one there. Yeah, they had a partnership of 111 and just 113 balls. And then both got out very quickly. They seem to be cruising it for India. I think it had Nasty Giles coming back into the attack. Expensive. His first spell. Shout. And there's only bat involved. Leg by signalled. Just a single. That's the end of the over. Good over. It's 4 from it. It's 180 for 3. Michael Vaughan. It's a big hit. And it goes all the way. A full toss. It still has to be hit. He came down the wicket and dispatched it.
Well, he's such a clean striker of the ball. His eyes must have lit up here when he saw this full toss. Now that's beautifully hit. Sometimes it's not all that easy to hit the low full toss down the ground. Ganguly having no problems. So again, the pressure comes off with shots like this that can make the difference. Now he has to play sensibly. But he's looked very composed. Saurav Ganguly right from the outset.
So the only hope then that England are clinging to really is that something might happen as it did in Delhi when it was this same pair, Ganguly and Kaif, who were in charge of the game. Good work from Jamie Foster, and they think he's gone. And in fact Ganguly's going. So just at the moment that Ganguly looked to be setting himself up to finish this game off for India, yet again there's a twist in the tail. Ganguly he's taking an awful long time to leave the field. He's desperately disappointed about this.
Just watch this around. They go for the sweep again. He hits the back of the bat. Keeper tries to catch it, but Ganguly has swept the ball round onto his own stumps. He's gone for 80. Disappointed. 191 for 4.
There's a tension in the ground now here in Mumbai at the Wankhede Stadium. And there's a wide, palpable wide first ball, this new spell from Andrew Flintoff. Edged away, just wide of slip. And that's found the boundary. Well, that's what makes the difference at times like this. If the edge goes to hand, it means England are fighting back. If the edge goes for 4, India are still on their way. Fine shot this time. That's all India needs. Leaves another 56.
Gripping stuff. Giles into his 9th over.
Nicely controlled.
Withstood any sort of pressure put to them.
$203 for 4.
England will keep coming out. things like leg byes and scampered singles, there's no doubt that England will keep coming at India, and these younger players, for them in these last...
Well, that's skied up. And it's taken as well, so there is once again the evidence of the pressure, the shot that wasn't really there. And you can see in the eyes of the England captain and all his men there, they're still in there fighting. They still think they've got a chance. That's what they've got to believe.
Well, we talk about nerve and keeping your nerve. He's just lost it. Cave skies one up into the air. It's a saying, it's the captain. Easy pouch. He's on his way. 20 for him, 206 for 5.
Now here's little man who, from what we've seen in this series so far, enjoys this sort of situation. Ajay Ratra. So Ratra off the mark straight away. That one he's got hold of. Everything behind it from O.A. Shah, the substitute fielder. Andy Caddick back into the attack. He's changed ends. I thought he was, well, there's no doubt about it, he was expensive from those first 7 overs. Luckily for him, he picked up the wicket right at the end of that spell. Flintoff backing up. Scampering through again. Yeah, for me, the danger man actually is Agarkar. .211 for 5. Michael Vaughan back into the attack. He's got 2 overs left that he can bowl. Well, there's one there. Ratra, for some reason, just hesitating a little bit. That's a nice shot. Flicked away. So it's 1 from every ball. 6 from the over. 217 for 5.
Well, no doubt in anyone's mind. Would you believe it? It's again Michael Vaughan who dropped a dolly in the last match. Where the ball went through him, touched nothing. This one was hit straight to him, and it was a simple catch.
Well, these have got to be caught. It's hit high on the bat. It's got no pace on it. And I have to say, that is a poor effort from Michael Vaughan.
Hit on the up. I think he's having a few problems, Michael Vaughan, with the background. 1 ball to go on this over. Short. Got his glove on it. Foster doing the retrieving. India 221 for 5. Michael Vaughan. He'll look for 2. Ashley Giles, the fielder. Michael Vaughan in his 10th over. Gone. Straight to Ashley Giles. In fact, he picked the fielder to perfection. Ajay Ratra. And Michael Vaughan strikes in his 10th over.
We'll be relieved to see the back of... Actually dropped him, but Ashley Giles, no mistake whatsoever. Ratra's gone for 8. It's 224 for 6.
Gloved it. I think he's gone. He's walked. And Andy Caddick is a tall man, getting that extra bit of bounce. Just too much for Ajit Agarkar to handle. And look at the score. 7 wickets gone.
It's a good delivery, this. This will get many a good player out. It's the bounce. And straight through the Foster. 24 for 7. With Agarkar gone without troubling the scores.
Harbhajan Singh is the man for India, and as David Lloyd said earlier, he likes to bat. Edged and in between the keeper and first slip. And the Caddick is devastated. And it also ends the over. 228 for 7. Had a shot at the stumps as well. Straight to the England captain. India 231 for 7. Andrew Flintoff, 48th over for England. And this should be a boundary. And it is. The Saurav Ganguly has just come beside the boundary rope. He's got Badani on the move.
It's woken the crowd up as well, but Ganguly is looking a worried man. Good shot. Little width. Smashed away. Just be a single.
It's up in the air. And he's gone. Harbhajan Singh perishes. An over-ambitious shot as he loves to play. But that's the 8th wicket gone. Flintoff, the man.
All he really had to do is just try and get the singles. He's just had a flay at this. It's a nothing shot really, it's just a slog. And the pressure got to him. And Collingwood taking the catch. Harbhajan Singh has gone for 5. It's 238 for 8.
Anil Kumble is a bit of a fighter, but what India need is runs from him and quickly. 9 balls, 17 runs to win. It's getting out of India's hand. But that was a well-struck boundary. This came out of the blue for Hemang Badani. It's got the crowd alive. But India need a few of those.
It's a good shot. A couple of minutes ago, it's almost run out. It's the perfect reply. Got the strike. He's done what he wanted to do. He needed to do. Hit a boundary.
Flintoff, first ball of the over. And he's hit it well, would you believe it? Just for a moment I thought that was travelling between the two fielders for a boundary, but big man got behind it. Couple of runs to Kumble. Hemang Badani on strike. He's missed it completely and there's going to be a run out. I think he's well short of the crease. My first reaction when I saw that one. Anil Kumble could just be struggling here. Let's have a look.
Well, if he is, it's excellent work by Andrew Flintoff. Foster has the first roll, but Andy Flintoff followed through, backed it up, and picked it up and hit the stumps. Now, it's going to be very, very close. Here we go. Oh, he's out. He's out. He's out. He's out. That's absolutely magnificent fielding from Andy Flintoff as he backed it up. Foster had the first shy, but Andy Flintoff did not stop. He went down the wicket and finished the job off. Excellent work.
Well, I'll tell you what, the umpire may have missed an important ruling amidst all that. Was that close to be called a wide? Maybe not. But this is something that's gone in the scorebook. Anil Kumble run out for 5 and India 250 for 9. Bowled in! It's all over for India. Flintoff takes his shirt off. As you would expect, England have won the 6th one-day international and more importantly, the series scored 3-all. So we have no result after a lot of hard work.
Well, we said it off air. Get it up there full and straight. Exactly what Andrew Flintoff did. And England win a thriller by 5 runs and draw the series 3-all. And they've shown a lot of character in this series. People were writing them off at the start. England won't win a game. Well, they proved that to be wrong. The whole team are out there, the whole squad, and they're enjoying it.
Just a look at the Indian batting card there. Virendra Sehwag got off to another flyer, getting 31. Tendulkar fell early, and that was a big break for England. Saurav Ganguly, I thought, played beautifully under pressure, but didn't last long enough for India. Got 80. He was the top scorer of 99 balls. Dinesh Mongia looked good in his 35. Mohammad Kaif, I thought, played a poor shot. Even Badani remained unbeaten on 27, and after that, not too many runs coming. Just the 18 runs contributed by the last 5 batsmen. So in the end, falling short of that total by just a narrow margin, India.